Facebook has more than 500 million active users. That's 500 million people. I believe it's roughly 6 billion people on the earth. That means we pretty much have 1/12 of the world on Facebook. 50% of Facebook's active users log on to Facebook in any given day. That means 250 million people are logging on any given day. The average user has 130 friends, or in the business sense, you can think of it as 130 networks, 130 resources, 130 channels. People spend over 700 billion minutes per month on Facebook. What are they doing on Facebook? Are they viewing your page? Is there any kind of representation of you on that page? That's 700 billion minutes. There are over 900 million objects that people interact with. That's pages, Facebook groups, events, and community pages. The average user is connected to 80 community pages, groups, and events. And there are more than 70 translations available on the website. So this is clearly a global thing. And even as it spans beyond the United States, there are countries in whatever language they speak, chances are it's in translation for you. Entrepreneurs and developers from more than 190 countries build with the Facebook platform. People on Facebook install 20 million applications every day. Every month, more than 250 million people engage with Facebook on external websites. Now, this is a big one. 250 million people are actually interacting with Facebook without necessarily going on Facebook. I can actually connect to Facebook with my webpage. I can actually have people sign in, they can leave comments they can do product reviews without actually going on Facebook. However, whatever interaction they have with my website would then be fed back to their Facebook profile where their friends and all their connections can see. Since social plugins launched in April of 2010, an average of 10,000 new websites integrate with Facebook every day. So basically every day, 10,000 new websites are finding a way to integrate this new technology with their already existing website. There are more than 200 million active users currently accessing Facebook through their mobile devices. And people that use Facebook on their mobile devices are twice as active on Facebook than non-mobile users. Why does my business need Facebook? The first is to generate leads and to build your email list. Now, Facebook is a great way to build leads. It's a great way to build your email list through your fan page. What you can do is, once you have built up this email list, first of all, it would be an email list of people who are already interested in your product or your service. With Facebook, you can actually build a dedicated list of people who are already interested in your product or service, and you can use that for future promotions, whether it may be some sort of special sale you might be doing for accounting. You can send an email blast already to your fans and your followers, and they can, of course, get that information straight from you. It allows you to sell more products and services. For any of us who have a website, you're selling your product and your service on your website, that's a great avenue. However, this allows another channel for people to get your products and services. You can literally sell products on your Facebook fan page now. You can use it to announce special offers. Once again, you can send out basically message blasts to all your followers. And these aren't necessarily a list of random emails that were picked up. These are actually people that are already connected to you. So there's some sort of association with your business already. Now, because I know Miss Hutchinson, if she sends me an H&L Consulting email, I'm more likely to open it than if I didn't even know what represented or or who the company was. So because it's targeted to people who are already connected to you, they're more likely to open the email, they're more likely to check the messages, and therefore it's more effective. You can use it to announce upcoming events. You can use it to share photos and videos. Now, Ms. Tobias in the back, you said you did real estate. You can easily use your fan page to host pictures of some of the properties that you're looking to sell. Now, on your website, you may have to pay a designer to add pictures or things of that nature. Now, let's say it absolutely wasn't in your budget to have a website. Because you have free tools such as Facebook, you can easily post pictures online to where people can now view some of the properties. If they see something of interest, they can easily contact you. Once again, because Facebook is now connected to your mobile device, if someone was absolutely interested in a property, they can send you a message, and just like that, you can get it on your mobile phone, and you can just contact them immediately. You can seek feedback from clients. One of the major companies, Coca-Cola, I'll use them several times in my presentation, they like to get customer feedback, because that customer feedback is what helps to build their brand in the future. It helps them to stay progressive. To some degree, you know a certain amount of your business. I like to think that we all are somewhat professionals in whatever industry we're in. But to some degree, there's going to be someone out there with a more progressive mindset, with some idea that you haven't thought of yet. And a lot of times, it comes from our very customers. Why? Because they're actually using the products. Why? Because they're actually using the services. So if they see something that can actually benefit them or benefit other customers, they may be more likely to share that knowledge with you if you're actually open to accepting that. So it's a great way to seek feedback from clients. Number 7, you can chat with clients and customers. Sometimes you actually need to get a one-on-one. Now, of course, I'm here presenting this to you, but of course, with a one-on-one sit down with me, every one of you would, of course, get a better understanding as to what is going on. And sometimes you'll have customers that like your product, they like your service, they want to actually click purchase, but they just need a little bit more information. Sometimes you need to get the information straight from the horse's mouth. Sometimes the website's not good enough. Sometimes a business card or a brochure with some information about what you do isn't good enough. Sometimes they actually need to sit down with an actual person. How many of us call up customer service and the machine comes on and it's like, oh my gosh, I just want to speak to a human being? Sometimes other customers, for us, also want to speak to human beings. So it's a great way to chat with clients, chat with customers. Now, as the CEOs or the presidents of our particular industry, we might not necessarily be able to do it ourselves. But if we have a human or another representative in the company that's able to do that, it can actually help to increase brand awareness. And number 8, it can be used for employee training. Employee handbooks cost money. I actually had the opportunity to work with a Verizon authorized reseller out in Far Rockaway. He sells, just like any other Verizon store, he needs employees too. Now, the difference between a Verizon corporate office and a Verizon authorized reseller is that an authorized reseller takes it on more so as a franchise. See, the corporate offices, they have as much marketing dollars as they need to, print out these elaborate employee handbooks and things of that nature. So when they employ new people, each person gets a brand new employee handbook. Now, this client of mine, the Verizon authorized reseller, he was basically doing the same thing. He was playing catch up with a company that basically seemed to have unlimited funds because of the kind of leverage they had. Now, we actually turned it around to where he's no longer printing out employee handbooks. So he's actually saving hundreds of dollars on printing every month, simply by leaving a simple, seamless place where all his new employees can connect to to gain this information that they need to be effective salespeople in his store.